Honor Club, where honor is real.
Let's see what happens tonight.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Sandy Fort, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds. He is a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, Briscoe.
Well, as we know, Caprice, Brody King and PCO won Tag Wars. They beat Finjuice in San Antonio, clinched a World Tag Team title shot versus the Briscoes, and that's coming up in Las Vegas. And they also clinched with that victory the first spot in the Crockett Cup. So now we're going to see perhaps a little preview of what we can expect from that tag match in this singles matchup between PCO and Mark Briscoe here.
And not only a preview, but you have two separate members. These are the team members that are the loose cannons of each side, I would say.
His opponent, wrestling out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 301 pounds. He's representing Villain Enterprises, PCO.
As we heard there from Bobby Cruz, PCO, a member of Villain Enterprises. Who can forget his arrival here in Ring of Honor in Philadelphia when he joined up with Brody King, and of course, someone that you and I are very familiar with, me more so than almost anyone, Marty Scurll, and they became what's known as Villain Enterprises. But PCO, what an incredible story we're looking at with this man. A long and decorated career, and then a reinvention, the likes of which I don't think I've ever seen in this business.
Yeah, displaying superhuman strength, almost like a resurrection of his own, to recreate himself and become the man that he is now. And this guy is insane.
You see Mark Briscoe holding up that tag team championship, trying to get into the head of PCO, but I don't know if that's necessarily somewhere you want to be.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's possible.
PCO, we have seen some of the most ungodly, unhuman displays from this man in recent years.
Not only in strength, but in the amount of pain that you would see that would hurt somebody. He just pops up like nothing's happened.
That's the difference maker between PCO and anybody else in this sport today. His ability to withstand pain.
Yes.
These two not necessarily going to pay a lot of homage to catch-as-catch-can wrestling here, going right to the strikes. Side headlock from Briscoe, attempts the shoulder tackle, but nothing doing with PCO. Attempts it again.
I would have to say this will probably be the most entertaining match of the night, because these guys are crazy.
Mark Briscoe, I think, knows. I mean, you talk about someone who loves to fight, like we talked with Bruiser earlier. The Briscoes love to mix it up, but I think Mark Briscoe knows that with PCO, you don't want to mess around. There's no time for a feeling out process. You've just got to go for it.
When's the last time you've seen a chop blocked? He blocked the chop. He didn't absorb it. He stopped it from coming.
I've been in the ring with PCO, but not since he has adopted this new, what's happening here?
Yeah, they're both going out to get chairs.
Left the ring, went out to the ringside area and have grabbed some hardware here. This is not.
Yeah, the referee can't, this is not a no disqualification match.
Not a no
DQ. Not going to allow this. These guys
referee's
can get
going to disqualify these guys if this happens.
And I think they know.
This might be over before it starts.
Yeah. This is not a no disqualification match, but this is the mindset that these two guys have, and they can end a very good match before it starts. I actually want to see these guys wrestle.
And look at that. When PCO was, I think he was adopting to maybe lose the chair and go back to a straight-up match.
Well, I've seen this a lot of times with the Briscoes. They kind of bait you in to do stuff.
Meets PCO with a drop kick through the center of the wrist, through the center ropes there.
If anybody, there we go.
Oh, blockbuster to the floor. Good Lord.
If anybody knows the rules of Ring of Honor, it's the Briscoe brothers. And sometimes they'll bait you in just to get an advantage, and I think that's what happened there.
Briscoe with that blockbuster to PCO on the floor, but that's a move that takes a lot out of you as well, and that's a sort of thing that we've known from the Briscoes. But when you talk about someone who's willing to put their own body at risk just to do some damage to their opponent, PCO's got to be top of that list.
Yeah, that's both of these guys. That's why I was really looking forward to this match, and I'm kind of surprised that Mark is staying on the head. That's actually a very smart game plan to stay as a headhunter against somebody like PCO, because somebody that really doesn't feel pain, you can scramble them, and sometimes it'll keep them out of regrouping themselves.
Absolutely. Great observation there, Caprice. We've seen from all these unbelievable displays of oh, he's exposing the chest here.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
We've seen from PCO that some things happen to his body that would put other people in intensive care.
Yeah, I've seen him electrocute himself, car batteries, and this guy's insane.
Well, they're chopping some leather here. You can hear it echoing all through this building.
And you know what's more impressive? If we was talking about a new athlete, that'd be one thing. He's been wrestling for over 30 years.
Yes. PCO, there's nothing that's gonna happen in this ring that he hasn't seen before or experienced before. But like you went, I gotta go back to the point you made. It was an excellent point that maybe he's going for the head, he being Mark Briscoe with PCO, because he's seen all these other opponents of PCO attempt to do damage to his body, and it's been unsuccessful because it doesn't seem like he feels pain.
He doesn't respond to pain, and I think the only way you would go after the body part is you're trying to dislocate something, and it would almost be Frankensteinish that he would still try to use that body part.
Those chops having their effect, and now Briscoe goes downstairs, shoulder right in the gut. Another forearm. PCO does look a little rocked here.
Yeah, he's rocking him.
Another chop. That one seemed to wake him up, though. PCO, the southpaw, coming up with those chops of his own, and he's got some meat behind that.
He has meat behind it, but Mark is also known as a great striker, and to be able to trade with Mark Briscoe. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Clothesline, nothing doing.
Man, he didn't take his medicine this morning. Something wrong with this guy.
Hits the ropes again, and that one was right in the neck and the jaw area, and again, PCO shows no signs of damage. A third lariat. Now here comes PCO, and Briscoe gets turned inside out.
Here's the difference. A lot of times you see an athlete that's hurt and they try to mask their pain, but they're actually hurt. PCO is not masking anything. He's not hurt.
Choke slam. Big choke slam. Huge elevation. Look at the speed of PCO. He is powerful, yes. He doesn't feel pain, but he's also incredibly fast and incredibly athletic.
Now, to say he doesn't feel pain would almost be a stretch. It's just he doesn't respond to pain, I would say.
I'm going to continue to say he doesn't feel pain until I see evidence of it. And as of now, I haven't seen anything that really you can tell, you know as well as I do, Caprice, you can see it in an athlete's face when they're feeling it, and I've never seen that from PCO.
He keeps that glassy-eyed look like he's not even there.
I'd go as far as to say it's like he enjoys it.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Opts to send Briscoe out to the floor, and again, not afraid to go high risk. Oh my God! I thought he was going to hit a tope suicida, but instead, a rolling senton through the middle rope.
The amazing thing is when you see somebody that's been in this sport for that long, being able to execute these type of moves and continue to go, you don't expect that from a guy with the tenure that PCO has. Oh my goodness.
PCO goes throat first into the barricade.
I bet you he felt that. I bet you he felt that.
PCO with a full head of steam coming off that incredible rolling senton. Elbow to the floor, my God. And again, we see something from Mark Briscoe where he could easily have hurt himself as much as his opponent.
Well, that's a lot of Mark Briscoe's offense has a lot of impact on himself sometimes as well.
Shades of the great Mick Foley with that elbow to the floor, and now PCO goozles him and right into the post. And a choke slam on the apron.
Okay, I don't believe what I just saw because PCO just took a lot of impact. And he's up like nothing happened.
Do you believe me now?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, partner, I think that there's something.
I'm confused right now.
Something medically wrong with this man. He doesn't feel pain.
And now he's going to the top rope.
You see, it looks like a laceration above the eye. PCO. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
A horrible miscalculation.
We just talked about that being the hardest part of the ring. He just came off the very top rope and landed, and nobody was
Briscoe's up top, and he hits it.
But how was PCO able to stand back on his feet?
This is one of the most insane matchups I've witnessed in a long, long time. These fans are on their feet. Now he goes to send PCO into the barricade. Where are we at with the count? It seems like they've been outside the ring for quite some time.
I think this referee's discretion right here.
We may have a double count-out situation here. I don't think these men care, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, goes back to the chops. And now they're fighting now they're in the aisleway.
You know what's crazy? This is just them two. Imagine if it was the tag team of the Briscoes and Villain Enterprises.
Where are they going here? They're heading up right here by us.
Hey, we about to be on TV, man.
Up on the stage. And PCO meets Mark Briscoe with a chop, and now they're going to trade up here on the stage. Todd Sinclair seems like he's abandoned the code of honor and the rules. Referee's discretion, like we talked about. He's just going to let these guys go.
Yeah, but don't let them go this way, because I'm wearing a nice suit.
Right. This could get out of hand in a hurry. Well, it's already out of hand, but it could get... Whoa! Oh, my God!
He just powerbombed him on the stage!
How much more can this man take?
I bet you he felt that.
Briscoe with a huge powerbomb, and I can't believe that PCO's even moving.
What is he doing? Going back to... I can't believe this.
What an unbelievable turn of events here at Bound by Honor. PCO, eye to eye here with Mark Briscoe. What's going to happen here? Oh my God, PCO gets sent down the steps.
Okay, people go to the hospital from falling down flights of stairs. PCO just fell down a flight of stairs.
It's almost like PCO dared him to do it. Now we're going to see Mark Briscoe bring it back.
I think if PCO wasn't moving, the referee would actually stop this match, but PCO is still moving.
I've got to admit, I'm surprised that it's gone this far, but like we talked about, looks like Todd Sinclair's going to let these guys go, but at some point he's going to have to think about the safety of these athletes, and also he is making the count now. Yeah. We've got to think about things from a legal perspective for Ring of Honor as well. We can't, I mean, we're talking about a situation here where serious injury, or dare I say it, even worse, could take place. Look at the eyes of PCO. Maybe I have seen for the first time an effect of all these blows.
I think he's human.
Mark Briscoe.
You think Briscoe would take a count out?
As tough as they come. I don't know. I think when you're in there with somebody like PCO, you've got to start at some point. A win goes out the window, and it's all about survival.
To sprint to the ring.
PCO makes it back in to beat the count, and Briscoe opts to go back out to the floor.
Now this would definitely be a disqualification, but like I said, I believe it's a distraction. Mark Briscoe knows this. He knows it'd be a disqualification.
He throws the chair in to distract Todd Sinclair and smashes another chair right on the exposed head of PCO. He's tossing another chair into the ring here, and again, my goodness, right in the head.
Todd didn't see that. You gotta believe the referee didn't see that. PCO is laid out.
Unprotected, exposed chair shots, and here comes Briscoe with an elbow. That's it.
That's it.
Hook of the leg. PCO kicked out.
What in the PCO?
What did I just witness, Caprice? 2 chair shots. His hands were down by his side. His head was exposed. And then Briscoe with that patented elbow off the top.
That he's pinned so many people with. And PCO is back on his feet with
He's
no
on his
assistance.
feet.
He got up by himself.
Briscoe goes with another running forearm.
This does not make any sense.
If you can't get it done with 2 chair shots, I'm not sure how a forearm's going to do it, or a boot for that matter.
I think the only way to beat PCO would be like a pinning combination, like a cradle or something like that. He's not going to knock him out.
I don't think we're going to see a pinning combination in a match where we've seen what we've seen so far. PCO meets Briscoe with a huge slam, keeps control of the arm, and now where are we going?
PCO's going up top.
PCO's looking for that moonsault. This crowd chanting, he's not human. And here we go, that's it.
That's it.
Huge moonsault.
My God.
I can't believe what I've just seen.
The winner of the match, PCO!
PCO with the victory over a very game Mark Briscoe in a match that I have to believe may be one of the most physically devastating matches I've seen in a long, long time here in Ring of Honor.
Okay, but that wasn't just a win against Mark Briscoe. That was a win against a 10-time World Tag Team Champion.
That was a win against 2 chair shots, a power bomb on the stage,
A fall down the stairs.
a landing on the ring apron where he went for that somersault plunger and missed. I mean, you're talking about 4 or 5 significant things that would have put 99.9% of athletes, not just men, but 99.9% of professional athletes away, and PCO not only survives, but gets the win.
Look at him. Wow. I might have to jump on the bandwagon and think he doesn't feel pain, man.